the three. Corner left side, drilled at the 5-yard line. Down across the 30-yard line. First to tackle there is good. Into the 45. Into Rebel territory to 40.
Welcome to the Ram Report with Steve Fairchild.
A pass over the middle. Pikes wide open. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Ram Report with head coach Steve Fairchild. I'm your host, Brian Roth. Happy to have you aboard for yet another show as we look back to the week that was in Colorado State Ram football. And, of course, we'll also talk some Ram volleyball. Later on in the program, we'll be joined by head coach Tom Hilbert. First, we talk some football. Colorado State loses a tough one down in Denver, 28-14 at the hands of Colorado. And Steve, you know, if your defense can just get a stop at the end of that game, it was nip and tuck, you might be able to have a chance to tie it up, but just wasn't able to do it.
Yeah, and it, you know, you hate to bring it out that it's one, you know, the series at the end, not getting them off the field, because we had so many opportunities offensively to make some plays and in special teams that we just didn't play very well. And hats off to CU. They made enough plays, and they deserved to win.
Again, 28-14 was the final score, but the Rams got up to a fantastic start as we take you back to Denver for a look at the highlights.
Rams lead to 30. On the shotgun, Thomas, he wants to throw. Thomas fires a little out, pattern ball, caught. That was Charles Lovett, and he has the first down. We do get a penalty marker on the play. So the Rams are getting the football at midfield. Thomas under center, play fake. Rolling to his right, going to set up the screen. Far side, Crockett, Gilmore, line room 45, down to the 40. Down the far side, into the 30, 25, 20. Pushed down of bounds as he got to the 17-yard line. Thomas will go from the shotgun, 4 wide receiver set. Gets the snap. Drops in the pocket, has all day to throw. Now a run at the 10. Thomas at the 5. He got drilled as he got to the 4. It'll be a first down. And Thomas had no notion to slide there. Colorado showing blitz. Here they come. Thomas under pressure in big time trouble, eludes it. Thomas straight up the middle. He broke pressure, dives into the end zone for a Colorado State touchdown. How about the nimble feet from the Ram leader on offense? Neal to punt it away. Left to right for the Buffaloes. He's standing on his own 15-yard line. He's been great today. Ball blocked. Got a piece of it. It'll bounce forward at the 35, out to the 40-yard line. It was blocked, and now they're going to say it went off a Ram, and it'll be Colorado football. Momentum turn here in this one. 2nd and 10 for the 40. Hansen retreats. Hansen under pressure, and down he goes. Nordley capping. Down 21-7 on the delay, straight up the middle. There's Raymond Carter, big hole at the 45. Carter broken tackle at the 40, falls forward to the 37-yard line. Oh, the loss of 4, 2nd and 14 from the 41. From the gun, Thomas steps up now in the pocket, fires near side. Matt Yam has it at the 28. Lovett in motion across the formation. Thomas will go from under center, 1st and 10 for the 23. Setting up the screenplay to left side. Now it's a pass to Gilmore. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Again, 28-14, the final score. And Steve, talk about your offense. I know you weren't happy with the way they performed, but there were some bright spots, including the first drive of the game.
Yeah, I thought we ran the ball fairly effectively when the box wasn't stacked. I thought we played hard, we played physical. There were some good things. We're not functioning in our pass game right now like we need to be a good football team. So that's an area of emphasis for us this week.
Yeah, I think you said on the post-game show with us on the radio broadcast that, 7 out of 10 times they were playing you man on the outside?
Yeah, there's just a lot of bump and run man, and it allows them to crowd the box a little bit with another safety and do a lot of stunting inside, and if you can't separate and you can't make a play in a passing game, then you struggle, and that's what happened to us Saturday. Was that the main difference between drive number 1 and kind of the rest of the game when you did stall a little bit? Yeah, they settled into the man coverage for most of the afternoon, and and there's some things we could have done differently, not just at receiver, but all across the board offensively to move the ball more effectively. We're going to need to, because we're going to see a lot of that this year. Yeah, we talked a little bit about the final drive of the game for Colorado to put that game away, but really outside of that, I thought your defense played well on Saturday. Yeah, I thought we played good. We didn't tackle as well as we did in the first couple games, and defense is really just effort and tackling, and I'd like to see us get back to wrapping up a little bit better. But we did played well enough to win, and again, we just squandered some opportunities, and CU deserved to win that game. But we'll move on. We've got a tough Utah State game this weekend. Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the blocked punt at the end of the first half. That really was a momentum changer. It looked like you were going to get the football back deep in their territory with a 7-7 game.
Yeah, it would have been big to get it back because it'd give you an opportunity to go in with the lead at halftime. And instead, the ball hit one of our players, and they end up getting on it and recovering the fumbles. So it allowed them to go down and score. And hopefully we were going to hold them to a field goal maybe at that point, but they ended up scrambling around, making a few plays, and got in the end zone. That was probably a turning point in the game.
Yeah, unfortunately for the Rams, one of the prevailing themes here early on in the season is the injury bug. It is bitten again, and Joe Capriolio, one of your top offensive linemen, I think was making his 13th career start on Saturday, goes down with a knee injury.
Joe's had, he's been playing some great football for us, and and he will when he comes back. And, we don't know the full extent of it. He's going to have an MRI here shortly, and we'll work through it. But it's, it's an opportunity for somebody else. Next guy's got to step up and play. Yeah. Final thought,
you get a sense of the kids in the locker room afterwards, how they felt and how you guys will move on?
Yeah, we will move on. It's I know they played physical and they played hard, and that's what matters most. Obviously they're disappointed, as we all are, in the outcome. But when you make a run at postseason, the professional level, college level, you just got to string wins together. And when you have a setback, you got to nip it in the bud and get back in winning ways. And that's what we need to do this Saturday.
Well, the Rams weren't quite able to get it done on Saturday. They folded 2-1 on the season. When we come back here on the Ram Report, we'll take you into that Ram block room. That's coming up next.
Colorado State season tickets are on sale now. Make your plans to be at Hughes Stadium for every exciting Rams home football game. This year's home schedule includes national power Boise State and Front Range rivals Air Force and Wyoming. Purchase a sideline season ticket and get the Cinch Chain Rocky Mountain Showdown game versus CU for no additional charge. Call 1-800-491-RAMS or visit CSURams.com. Check out visitftcollins.com for lodging packages and make plans for a Fort Collins weekend.
43,000 CSU Ram alums call Denver home. Now it's easier for Denver Ram fans to stay connected with CSU. CSU is proud to announce the new Colorado State University Denver Center, where Ram alums will feel at home. It's a place to make professional connections, enjoy events with other alumni, and even show your Ram pride with a wide selection of CSU fan gear. Stay connected with CSU, the CSU Denver Center at 17th and Glenarm. Learn more at rams5280.colostate.edu.
Welcome back to the Ram Report with head coach Steve Fairchild. Again, the Rams lose down in Denver 28-14 at the hands of the Colorado Buffaloes. Let's take you into the locker room for some post-game reaction.
Let's go, boys. All day.
Thomas straight up the middle. He broke pressure, dives into the end zone for a Colorado State touchdown.
We need more drives like that. I have to make more plays for the team, and we got to get this thing rolling.
2nd and 10 from the 40. Hansen retreats. Hansen under pressure, and down he goes.
We do a few different things, we get the W. We play a couple screens better. If we trace better, maybe we intercept the screen.
1st and 10 for the 23. Setting up the screen play to left side. Now it's a pass to Gilmore. Touchdown, Colorado State.
It's extremely tough, especially we came out, physical and just dominated up front, but couldn't finish.
Thomas going to throw it up down the near side, looking for Club, and it's incomplete.
We know that we're going to start getting one-on-one more often, so we're just going to have to work harder and practice on, working on one-on-ones and just doing everything we can to get separation, because today it wasn't good. So
wants to pass. Plenty of time over the middle. Has Woke at the 30. Got a field down to the outside to 32, and then just got drilled.
I should have made more plays in the pass game. Maybe we should have made a few more plays in the run game. But we can't play like that against a team like CU and expect to win.
It's real frustrating because we put in a hard
We put in hard work this past week to get ready for CU. Obviously, the outcome didn't go the way we wanted. At the same time, the thing is with football, you know, we still got more games to play, so we got to just put this behind and get ready for the next one.
Well, there certainly is a full season left to play, Steve, and is that something you kind of have to ingrain into your kids? Yeah, it's an emotional loss against Colorado, but you're sitting at 2-1.
Yeah, it really is. It's an emotional game when you go down and play that rivalry game down in Denver, and you know, we felt bad about it, but we get in here on Sunday, we look at the tape, correct our mistakes, and then move forward. And there's a lot of football left in this season.
Yeah. Well, I know one player that I imagine played well. It's hard for us to see from the press box during the game and evaluate offensive linemen, but he kind of has been a staple of your offensive line. That's center Weston Richburg. He's only a sophomore, and he is a kid I know you believe can play at the next level. Yeah, I do. He's a very, very talented young man, you know, out of Bushland, Texas, which is kind of a small town outside of Amarillo, but we were lucky enough to recruit him and get him to come to school here. You know, he redshirted his first year, and then he was a freshman All-American last year in his first year of starting. And he's just, you know, he plays the game the way it's supposed to be played, and he's got a lot of respect from his coaches and his teammates. Yeah, I remember Pat Meyer, I think, told me last year, he said he's a mean SOB. I mean, he is, which is a great trait to have as an offensive lineman. He does. You know, the offensive line kind of sets the tone for your offense, kind of sets the tone for practice, and you know, you want guys up there that are going to play physical and tough, and Weston's kind of the leader of that bunch. He kind of gets us going in the right direction. Yeah, is center the hardest position to play on along that offensive line? Is he making most of the calls? Yeah, from a mental standpoint, there's no question, because he kind of tells everybody what he sees and where to go and so forth, and makes the calls. Yeah, you know, there's two spots in the NFL that they're paying high, and that's left tackle and center. Those guys are hard. They're hard to find. Yep. Weston Richburg, again, the sophomore out of Bushland, Texas.
My first time to play offensive line was my senior year in high school, and I loved it because, you know, it's just, you're just brawling the whole time, and, you know, I didn't really know the technical stuff about it until I got up here, and now I've learned everything, and I love it. Oh, I love giving pancakes, man. Those are the best. It feels so good to put somebody on their back and then just get up and walk away, and it's just the best feeling. I'd say we're the closest group on the team. We really get along with each other. In the summer, we hang out a lot. We went to Horsetooth a couple times together and just go sit out on a boat and swim and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, we see each other around school, and, you know, we're friends with each other, so we talk all the time. It's a different deal in Division I football. You're going to school all the time, and you're practicing all the time, so it never ends. So you know, if you get an hour, you're going to sleep as much as you can. It takes mental toughness. That's the one thing that I've had to work so much on, because it's a struggle. That's what the coaches are here to see if you can handle it, because, you know, it's an all year round thing. I'm pretty proud of Temple Grant as part of my department. It was really, really great to have her as a teacher in my class. She's a very interesting woman, very, very smart in what she does, and it was kind of cool to get her aspect on some of the issues facing agriculture right now. She's autistic, so that's how. I mean, she explained to us she's a visual thinker. So she took us through the squeeze chutes and the sorting gates and everything, and showed us exactly what the animals are seeing, and it was a really interesting experience from her perspective. I was actually an avid choir member in my middle school years. I was on a pretty competitive choir. We traveled up here to Winter Park, and then we actually went all the way to New York and sang at the Ground Zero in there. So I was pretty big into choir, but don't tell anybody else that. Again, that's center Weston Richburg, the sophomore out of Bushland, Texas. Ram Report continues, and when we come back, well, we'll take a look at all the festivities and the celebration that surrounds the Rocky Mountain Showdown. That's coming up next here on the Ram Report with Steve Fairchild.